Hey everyone, my name is Timetraveler and welcome to the second channel. This is where vlogs are going to be hosted from now on, so I thought as a great start to the vlog series, let's start off with TwitchCon 2024 San Diego. Let's begin on Thursday, where Fran and I went to go pick up our badges. We stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel. It was a really great hotel because it was close in proximity, right across the street from the convention center. We ended up arriving a little late, so Fran and I had 30 minutes to check into the hotel, put our bags down, and then go run and get our badges from the convention center right across the street.
Not gonna get hit by a bike.
Imagine, first
You
day,
excited?
first day at TwitchCon gets hit
First
by
day
a
at
bike.
TwitchCon. Guys, today we got hit by one of those biker guys. The night before TwitchCon. That'd be a good clip to make title. It's great to be here. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. We're trying to get our badges right now. Man, we finally made it inside.
Wow, that only took
After
us...
about 20 minutes of walking.
I don't remember if I actually got it in footage, but my badge still says Timetraveler 65. I don't know if you... My badge still says Timetraveler 65, which, very unfortunate that it does. Obviously, we now go by Timetraveler here. But, not to worry at all. We will get it fixed next year when we go. After going to the convention center to go pick up our badges, Fran had a brilliant idea to go visit an arcade down the street and around the corner called Arcade Monsters.
Fran, where are we? How do we end up here?
We're at Arcade Monsters, yo!
You want to test your pinball skills? We haven't tested them since Vegas.
We had a really great time. We got dinner there and we played a lot of pinball and arcade machines, as well as we played some 8-ball. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let's just say that between you and me, Fran's not exactly a straight shot. After spending a decent couple of hours there, we went back to the hotel room for the night in order to rest up for day one. We started off our morning really hyped for the day in front of us. We got online for the convention center to open around 9:45 in the morning, not really knowing exactly when the convention center was going to be open.
Alright, Fran, are you ready for day one of TwitchCon?
Yes, sir.
So, after a long night's rest
I'm still tired.
and doing some grocery shops, we are now ready. It is, what time is it? 9:30?
Did you just look at your wrist when you have
Yeah.
the watch?
Yeah, nothing on my wrist.
Alright, TwitchCon day one, we got our badges yesterday. And now we are headed in.
Are you filming me filming you?
I am filming you, filming me. Yeah, is that right?
Yes, that is right.
That is so cute. Of course.
You think they know each other?
But while we were in line, we noticed a bunch of interesting people walking around. Specifically, people in military uniforms and duck masks. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth does that mean? Well, let's take a look.
Oh my god, it's a battle royale duck game. Thank you. I'm chosen. I have been ducked.
You have been ducked, is that what you just said?
Oh, does my speaker not work?
He's broken!
Although maybe that's for the best.
Get your ducks.
December 25th. Survival, flying, crafting, looting, base building.
If you tag play duck side,
Ducks,
you get a
ducks
free
with
game.
hats, ducks with hats and guns.
Finally, after a very confusing time waiting in line, we got into the convention center, about to head to the opening ceremony. Now, while we were in line, I managed to run into someone that I recently found on TikTok by the name of Scotty K Fitness. If you don't know who Scotty K Fitness is, he is a fun fitness influencer on TikTok. Seriously, fuck V-Shred. That was super cool. I unfortunately didn't get to snag a picture with him because we were moving too fast and Fran wanted to get up to the opening ceremony to snag a seat first. So, cue the opening ceremony.
It's a freaking party in here.
Let's go gamers.
Chat was here.
There was a lot that happened, and unfortunately I can't share all of it, so if you want to go watch the opening ceremony, go over to twitch.tv/twitch. You will find the rest of it there. But one important thing was the introduction of Grasslord. Now, Grass Lord is a random patch of grass that got Rockstar poured on it and miraculously became a sentient, tall, walking piece of luscious nature, and now goes around the convention, knighting people. Don't really know what else to say about that, but he will become a main character later on in this video. My next stop was going to be the expo floor in order to see exactly what was going on with TwitchCon. But before I was able to get down there, I got a little distracted.
All right, just got Glitch Theater. Time is currently 11:27. What I want to do now is I want to go to the Indie Games meetup that's downstairs. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to do that. Ooh, but first actually, I think we should check in here. This is awesome. I think, yes, this is in fact Artist Alley. I'm gonna go look for some epic stuff.
I got sidetracked by Artist Alley and ended up running into a friend of mine named MacGyver, who amazingly sold me this Tentacruel. There are a bunch of other Pokemon that I could have gotten, but unfortunately I was a little short on time because I still wanted to get down to the expo hall and meet my friends.
We got Samsung over here. What? There's a G Fuel station. Uh-oh. Do light air test, whatever concoction they're making over there. Arena Breakout Infinite. What could this be? I might come back here and check that out. That's wild. Oh my goodness, there's a Black Ops. Capcom, Rockstar. Wow. There's definitely a lot happening here. As if things couldn't get any weirder, we have a Fall Guys shit. That just hanging from the nose or from the beak. Oh, that's awesome. Some weird stuff is happening here at TwitchCon. I just came walking out of the main exhibit hall and found this. What on earth is this? Bastard Shrine. Leave an offering for Bastard. This is Bastard, I assume. Wow. You know, I got this random lollipop here. I will go ahead and leave that. There's also an Among Us. And someone's iced coffee. Cool. And a sticky gum. It truly amazes me what people will offer given the chance.
I ended up walking around for quite a bit on my own before getting a text from my friend Tina, who said that she and some friends were out at the Dino Dance floor. So what I do, of course, I made my way over, and this is what I see.
Someone's costume!
He put someone's costume!
Hi, how we doing? We're here today, day one. Wait, day two. Yeah, day one at TwitchCon. This is definitely gonna be like rerun. We're gonna take this like 5 times.
Me, Tina, and Kook ended up walking around the expo hall by ourselves. We ran into a friend, Nitro, and we continued to just hang, talk, and just overall have a really fun time together. And then, here's where we do a callback. We ran into the one and only Grass Lord.
Joshua Dreadhead! Joshua Dreadhead! I'll marry you, don't blame me. Wait, hold up, man. I'm gonna get a picture with him. Yeah. Together, we'll be unstoppable, you know that?
We found it, we found Grass Lord.
I gotta say, he's very majestic in person, but also extremely tall. After walking around with my friends for about an hour and a half, I had another session to get to, so I decided to part ways and head up on my own. And that's pretty much how the rest of the day went. I had a few more sessions planned, and eventually, a friend and I met up in the late afternoon in order to go to TwitchCon Drag Show Friday night. For being my first official drag show, it was freaking awesome. And I gotta say, overall, really well produced and just overall fantastic vibes. After that, friend and I decided to head in for the night, and I decided to get some work done while she passed out, and we got ready for day 2.
Morning everyone, today is day 2 of TwitchCon. We got a lot of stuff that we're doing today as well. So, no introduction, we're just gonna dive right in.
Day 2 started out pretty similar to how day 1 started out. Obviously, we had to get in line for the convention, had to wait for the doors to open, and then we got to our first panel of the day. After that, I pretty much went right back down to the expo floor. I was looking for stuff specifically relating to the TwitchCon Quest. If you don't know what that is, basically they put a bunch of QR codes throughout the expo hall and throughout the convention center as a whole, and expect you to find them in order to gain points in order to win the prize. Ooh, what could the prize be? Ooh, what could it be? I digress. So I found myself walking around and ended up chilling at the AT&T booth. It just so happened that Cutie Cinderella was about to do a auditory cake decoration type presentation. I didn't know, I just sort of showed up and was talking to someone there when all of a sudden it started.
So I am going to be explaining to Sam what to do, and she is going to follow, and at the end our cakes are going to look the same. Cool. Okay. Because that's what cowgirls do. We are cowgirls.
Disappointed in the frosting.
I am. Who made this? Okay, we're going to make it work.
After watching a bit of that, I went to go meet up with my friends Kook, Nitro, and Tina once again, and we played a little bit of ping pong in the arcade, and I'm not gonna lie, I dominated a little bit. Don't have the footage, but just trust me on that one. I had a few more panels later in the day that I really wanted to go to, one of them being the Hermitcraft panel, 10 years of Hermitcraft. It was incredible getting to see those hermits live, especially early in the day with Rivals. It was incredible.
That down and rotated it in no time. That was great.
No regrets. 100% worth it.
That story was so fun because it was so organic. The story of it's hilarious. Like, Mumbo and Grin are in a boat. I try to get up onto the boat, so I just swim behind them. We all end up on poles together, and one of the coolest things, at least in my experience with Minecraft, is boatum, and it just shows the testament of Hermitcraft and storytelling.
After a bit of that, I had a friend that I had to meet up with.
Vlog. Here we go. My vlog would probably not be that good. I'm still learning how to edit, but yay. Here we go. Hi.
Alright, you wanna go? Perfect. Joe, do you wanna go?
After a few hours flew by of just the group of us talking, Fran and I realized that we had to get ready for the block party, the TwitchCon 2024 block party. And oh boy, do I have a story about this.
At the moment we've all been waiting for, the TwitchCon block party.
Oh, dude, I forgot I had to vlog that. Well, I don't have to vlog anything.
We don't have to vlog anything, but it's nice. That memorabilia. So we're just gonna literally head right back across the street.
Yep. Block party. Woo-woo.
Ooh. For the first time.
You cannot cross it. In the way. Look at the mass of people that are crying.
Now, I have to ask, whose bright idea was it to park a train on the one intersection that crossed into Gaslamp? Now, okay, it's not the only intersection, but when the train moved forward, they blocked both intersections from the convention center. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. You cannot make this stuff up. As you saw in the video, there were crowds backed up on both the side with the train and the convention center side. It was absolute chaos, and everyone was trying their best to figure out what to do, what was going on, and I'm pretty sure even the security for the event were telling the people on the train to move. Eventually though, we got in. After a solid 15 minutes of crowd buildup, we finally were able to get into Gaslamp quarters.
Finally, we made it in.
I know, right?
The train is gone. Well, it's not really gone, it's still behind us.
Yeah.
But-
Technically, the train just started moving again after it backed up to clear the way.
But we're here, that's all that matters.
Block party. We're hungry though, so we're gonna try to figure out what and where to eat.
Oh, we got a photo up right here.
The block party was absolutely insane. It was amazing. We got to try free food from some of the restaurants that we haven't been able to go to down there, as well as we made our way down to the silent disco where we had an absolute banger time, and we even got on the official Twitch Instagram.
Dude, we got so many goods. Let's go.
And there's even a dessert tray. But we're starting with the main course first.
This is awesome. I'm living the dream right now.
We're feasting like kings.
Literally feasting like kings in an empty restaurant dedicated to TwitchCon. Let's go.
Like it's dynamite, 'cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We done light it up like it's dynamite.
I think it's fair to say that we had a blast last night. Just nearing the end of the block party, Fran was exhausted and decided that it was time for us to head back to the hotel in order to rest up for the final day of TwitchCon. Day 3 is interesting. Lots of people were winding down, and personally, I really only had one thing that I wanted to do. Well, 2 things really. Number 1, my friend Kat was performing over at Copacabana in the evening, and that was going to be the last thing that Fran and I were going to hit before we went home. The second thing that I wanted to do was finish this stupid little TwitchCon quest. And I did. I did it, and it took so long, but I did it. Now, you might be wondering, 3 days worth of QR code hunting, trying out different products in order to appease the expo hall attendees or brands, whatever you want to call them. Now, what could it have been? It was laces. It was laces that I personally don't think I will ever use. I don't know, it doesn't really fit my style, if that makes sense. During my journeys through the exhibit hall, though, I ran into our lovely little friend, Grasslord, once again. Now, let's give you some context for what's about to happen. Fran has been trying all weekend to find Grasslord and to be knighted by him. But unfortunately, she did not find him. Instead, what I ended up doing was finding Grasslord, and I just texted Fran and I was like, oh, yeah, hey, Grasslord's here. And she said, hold him there, trip him, do whatever, do not let him leave. And I followed Grasslord for around 25 minutes, watching him knight about 30 people and taking pictures. And then eventually Fran shows up.
I've just been watching him knight people for like the past 20 minutes.
I know, I want to go up. Mr.
Grasslord, we have a new knight.
I did it.
You got knighted.
I've been knighted by the Night Lord. Grass Lord.
Not the Night Lord, the Grass
The
Lord.
Grass Lord.
Absolutely, probably the most chaotic time that I have ever had watching a sentient piece of grass just go around knighting people, giving them quests. And I had to wait for Fran to get knighted by him as well. Oh my goodness gracious. But eventually, after our endeavors on the expo floor, we decided to head up to Copacabana and grab some food while waiting for my friend to perform.
Okay, I'm Deriva Cat. I'm
The weather's really nice, so we really had no problems. And eventually, after the performance, Fran and I went home.
All right, so we're back home. It's kind of hard to recap everything that's happened, and I somehow gotta do it before next Saturday, but I think overall TwitchCon was a really fun experience, and I think for the most part everything that we did and everything that we experienced in this vlog was really incredible. And so hopefully plan to be coming back for the next year's TwitchCon, as well as I hope to maybe be performing at Copacabana. I don't know. I do plan to push more music content though. I think ultimately, that's how quickly I got home. I didn't even put my bags down yet. But I think ultimately, what I want in terms of content creating is to be better, to be more consistent. And that's what a lot of the echoes were from all the panels that we went to. So I think, yeah, just keep looking for more content from me. I'm sure I'll reach a limit. But right now, I am more dedicated than ever to get content out, to finish up school, to get moving into a career that I am absolutely in love with. There's a lot in front of me right now.
And that is going to be it for the TwitchCon 2024 San Diego vlog. It was incredible. I gotta say, one of the best conventions that I've been to. And I really want to do more on Twitch, as well as more YouTube content like this. Overall, just being in a space with other content creators, this is probably the first time that I've done something like this. It was great. It was fantastic. And I do hope to be going again next year, hopefully with a special guest if he decides to make his appearance. Although, you know, there was one person that I was really hoping to meet. Yeah, but unfortunately she was in Milan for the weekend, so guess she just wasn't there. Well, friend, this is so upsetting. We were here at VidCon, and we didn't get to see Pokimane herself.
I know, right?
This is so upsetting.
Tragic.
Oh, wait. But that's the end of the video. Guys, if you liked it, make sure to give it that thumbs up right so that you guys like it and you want to see more vlogs just like this. And hey, why not try subscribing? See fun stuff as well. Thank you all so much for tuning into this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.